It's Friday night, the 3rd of April, and day 94 of my journey to alignment. And like the 93 days before today, I spent all day today living the dream. I know when I start coaching my beginner entrepreneurs down the road, that part of living the dream will be quite exciting. But right now, building out my coaching package is still a major part of my living the dream. And so I'm quite excited what's taking place. Today's power statement today said, I will continue building out the rest of lesson 7 until all 18 segments are done, or until 5:30 comes around. And I go down to be with Kathleen for the rest of the night for our date movie night. And that's what I did. We had a wonderful movie tonight, and I got about 5 segments basically done today, and then it was time to go down and start our date. So let me show you this, though. I'll make sure you see this. Let's see if I can show that. Okay. Let's see. Get it all up there.
Self-employed individuals with net earnings of $400 or more must make estimated tax payments to cover their tax liability. If your prior year's adjusted gross income is less than $150,000, your estimated tax payments must be at least 90% of your current year's tax liability, or 100% of the prior year's liability, whichever is less. If this sounds difficult, it's because it is. And that's why I say you should build a relationship with your accountant who can handle all of this for you right from the get-go. The federal government permits you to pay estimated taxes in 4 equal amounts throughout the year: on the 15th of April, June, September, and January. With the sole proprietorship, your business earnings are taxed only once, unlike other business structures.
Okay, I'm just going to let that be the end of it. That's so great to have that done. Okay, let me show you today's to-do list. Right here we go. Friday, build out those segments, and then there's a check the inbox, check my accounts, and so forth. Done! Got it done. Love doing that. Okay, let's answer Croy's get honest with yourself questions. What didn't go well today, Marty, or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Yes. Check. Did you start your morning with power? Absolutely. Were you productive throughout your day? 5 more segments from the portal of my mind right here into the world of the physical. So that's called production, and that's called getting important things done and moving my goals forward. So was I able to show up as the person I wanted to be? Yes, I did. I showed up exactly how I wanted to be. Wanted to stay focused, and do that building out and get so much, hoping to get more done, but I got 5 done. What about your personal time with Kathleen? Well, like I said, we had a wonderful date night. Friday nights are our date night. Were you present? I sure was. Now combine all these questions together and ask yourself this question. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments that you made to yourself today? My commitments, or commitments that I made to myself this morning, were to get those 5 slides done and have a great time with my wife. That's it, pretty much. For the day, that's what I got. Move the progress of my goals along and then have some wonderful time with Kathleen. And I kept both of those commitments, so I'm very happy about that. Next thing Croy asks is, what was the one thing out of all the things you did today, Marty, that you know you could improve on going forward? In other words, did you have or did you experience any failures today? And if so, was it something that you can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, I did experience a problem with building out the 5 segments I worked on today. It was the same problem I had with past build-outs and that transition issue. But what was different about today's problem was the fact that I had my do-it-yourself notes about this problem from the past. So I was able to go right to that quickly and solve it, and there it does. It was solved. So it wasn't really a problem. My success toolbox was there for me. My DIY tool was right there. So no failure. It was a great success. The next question is, what was my biggest success today? My biggest success today was the fact that I had my success toolbox and my do-it-yourself notes there to save me and to save my bacon. So bam, done. Isn't it great to do your toolbox? The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? Yes, I did. I watched my 4 faves, I call them. My Why movie, my Vision movie, my Let's Start Coaching movies, and my Insights and More movies. However, later on in the day today, I started to watch specific pre-playing of beginner entrepreneurs going to my Facebook Messenger account. That's what I started to imagine. I was taking some notes on and learning about. And I saw them joining my Living the Dream coaching group there at Facebook, where they ask questions of each other and play off each other and a whole string of replies and questions. And it just was growing. It was kind of fun to imagine that in my mind. I also found myself going and answering a few of those questions that the group asked, and that was fun. So it was a great little movie playing in my mind throughout the afternoon. Next is, what's the one thing you did that made you feel successful today, Marty? Well, I think it was the decision I made after a long day of building out my lessons segments to come downstairs and have my movie date with Kathleen and not stay up there. It was nice to have the break from my work and spend time with her. So it was a great day, a great day. Croy next asked this question: rate your day's effort. Well, I gave my day another 8 because I feel it was a day of working at the speed of 8. I know how those days feel when I work at the speed of 10. I'm very clear on that. And today wasn't quite a speed of 10, so that's why I gave myself an 8. The next question is, if this was the only thing you get done tomorrow, but you'd still feel like a success, what would that one thing be, Marty? Now put into a power statement for tomorrow. And so I'm going to make my power statement for tomorrow say this: I will build out another 5 segments of lesson 7, which will leave just 4 more seconds to be done with the whole entire lesson that I'll get done on Monday, and that's going to be great. Okay, let's end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. First of all, I'm grateful for movie streaming. I say that because when I chose to stop cable TV a while ago, which, by the way, I've saved $1,200 a year doing that decision, I still found a way to get movies for free, even some of the brand new movies that were just starting to hit the movie screens. I haven't missed cable at all, and I don't watch that many movies, but when I have a date with Kathleen and want to watch a movie, it's good to have that streaming, and it's free. It's great. Next, I'm grateful for the law of detachment. On the surface, the word detachment is often interpreted as being feelings of isolation, or worse, a carefree way of living. However, detachment is in the appropriate context should be interpreted in this way. In detachment lies the wisdom of uncertainty, and in the wisdom of uncertainty lies the freedom from our past and from the known, which, by the way, is the prison of all our past conditioning or mapping, the known from the past. It's all right there because that's what was burned into our thinking over all our youth and teenage years and young adult years. Acceptance, responsibility, and tolerance are foundational to this universal law of detachment. We're free to be ourselves and allow others to live as they are and as they choose to live. Or we may cast judgment and proclaim our ignorance by doing so. The choice is ours. Let bygones be bygones. Let people live the life they choose to live, and you just choose to live the life of living the dream, and don't judge others. Just love them where they're at. That's the law of detachment. Okay. Lastly, I'm grateful for the season of spring. New life is springing up all around us with all of its beauties. It's so amazing. The flowers, the green trees, tulips and irises and roses. It's just gorgeous. Speaking of amazing, it is amazing for sure. Speaking of amazing, to live as we choose and to enjoy another day of living the dream is definitely amazing. We live the life we choose. We choose to be happy because of our thoughts. Circumstances are just facts, and how we think about those circumstances makes our decisions about our behavior and our results. So I choose to be happy. I choose to be amazed. I love spring. So, until tomorrow night, when I'll be right here at this same exact place, at this same station right here, maybe even doing a little philosophy, sharing my successes, sharing my failures. It's okay. Try to be transparent so we can all learn together. Anyhow, I just have to say that I'm excited to be here and to come back each night and build my video journal as I'm living the dream. And I wish you the same success, the same feelings, the same excitement, the same failures, and to learn from and come up with your tools of success. I want you to be happy too. And so, I wish you continued success. Good night.